Hey, how we doing today? We rocking? We rolling? Yeah, looks like we're up and running. Cool. Anyways, how we doing? It's a beautiful Friday, right? I'm sure glad it's Friday. This week's been long. How we doing? I need to put some more songs together in this list, huh? Only got like 12 tracks in here. Botch? Botch? What's a botch? You're a botch? Yeah, that sounds about right. You don't got work again today, Immortal? Did you like take off like the rest of the week or something? You are what you eat. Joke's on you. I don't eat. No, I'm just kidding. We all know I eat. I'm fat. I had a bagel this morning. Does that make me a beagle? It's a good Friday? It's a good Friday. That doesn't really answer any of my questions, but you're right. It is a great Friday. Oh, I didn't grab water before stream. Easter? What about it? What about Easter? Easter's on Sunday. It's not today. Does your work just like get off a couple days for Easter or something? Good Friday? Good Friday? Great Friday? Awesome. A day? So you guys get off the Friday before Easter? That's kind of weird. I feel like you'd get off the Monday because Easter, and then that doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Well, I mean, still, you get today off, so that's kind of cool. I've debated about taking today off myself, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I need your guys' opinion, okay? So obviously we're playing Outer Wilds right now, and we gotta finish Outer Wilds. But I think, alright, if we really think about it, we've been to the Interloper, we've been to both the Twins, we've been to Timberhearth a little bit, we've been to Giant's Deep, and I think we're basically done at Giant's Deep. We've been to the Orbital Probe Cannon around Giant's Deep. We've been to Brittle Hollow. All we have left is obviously finding the last of the clues on the Twins, and then going to the Dark Bramble and finding the Eye. And I think that is probably the last of it. I don't know, there could be more to the game, but that seems to be kind of the direction we're going. So I'm thinking we'll probably finish this game within the next couple of streams. So there's a new game that's coming out that's in early access right now, and I really want to play it, and I'm wondering if I should play it for stream or not. I think it varies by state. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't think we get off even a single day for Easter. Let me look at my schedule, but I'm pretty sure we don't even get a single day for Easter. Because we just had like our spring break or whatever. So I don't think we even get off a single day. But let me look at my calendar real quick. Sucks for you. Does suck for me. Do it. You what? Take off today? You telling me to take off today? Where's the calendar? No, it doesn't look like we get off a single day. kind of crazy. Wait, this doesn't make any sense though, because it's not showing the day that we get off in May. Yeah, it's like not showing anything. Okay, so this calendar might not be 100% right. No, the game? Oh, play the game? Do you even want to know what the game is? I'm thinking about it being our next game, but at the same time, I also have a couple other games lined up. So I kind of need to know your guys' opinion on what the next game should be. But there is a game that's currently in early access that I would love to play for stream. I just don't know if it's something you guys would be interested in. And it's going to sound super cheesy when you hear it, but I actually genuinely want to play the game. It's the new RuneScape game. Have you guys heard of the new RuneScape Dragon Wilds? It's like a survival it's an open world survival like crafting game. Semi-reminiscent of like Valheim, and I'd love to play it. I think it'd be super cool. But I don't know if that would do well for stream and if you guys would like that and whatnot. I gotta know. Man, I really feel like I should go grab water. Should probably do that before we start the game, huh? Play it? You think I should play the new RuneScape? Here, let me look at how RuneScape is doing. Is RuneScape even a... or RuneScape Dragon Wilds, see if it's even a, whatchamacallit, a trending topic on Twitch. Because, like, the thing is since I'm trying to grow, language, he's speaking English. The thing is that since I'm trying to grow, it's not great for me to play, like, really big games, hence why we kind of stopped our Cyberpunk playthrough. Could help bring in new viewers. That's very true. It absolutely could help bring in new viewers. Also, welcome to the chat. Drink water to get more water. Absolutely, we will get water before we start. But I don't want to really play big games because big games unfortunately have a huge view count, but it also has a huge like average channel streaming. And it depends on like the game, because for example, like Destiny 2 right now looks like about 7,000 to 8,000 live viewers, and every channel is getting roughly 3,800 viewers. But we all know that's not true because there's 319 channels streaming, and we know for a fact, like even if I were to go to Twitch's homepage right now, we would see that that's extremely not true because Aztecross is online right now, and he has 5,000 viewers is in his channel. So that's not very fair because it's inflated. So if I'm trying to grow viewers, I don't know if it's going to be super beneficial to try and compete in a big pond like that at the moment. So I have to kind of look at the analytics to see how it's doing. Oh, that's just RuneScape. Hold on. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. It looks like there is a category for it, but not a whole lot known about it. It looks like there's roughly about 10,000 people watching it right now. The average view count in a day, so we're actually at a low right now. The average view count is actually up at 33,000 viewers. Its peak viewership is at 110,000 viewers. Live channels currently are 326, and there's about almost 400 average channels going. So it looks like average views per channel is at 83. However, that's not super fair. Rank is, I would be around number 37. That would be really hard for me to be found. But, and also this would be probably a longer playthrough kind of game. So I almost would either be stuck to it or I would have to kind of drop it halfway through, and I don't know how that would work. Once it dies down, it should become more of a niche. True, hard to say, but at the same time, new games help bring new viewers, since they won't have true designated streamers, yet that they're already watching. Super, super true. That is actually one reason why we're currently playing the game we're currently playing. You know, sounds a little repetitive, but that's why we're actually playing Outer Wilds. One, it's been on my radar for a little while. We got it for free years ago on PlayStation, but I never got to play it. And I saw that it was more of a niche type game, and I was like, dude, this would be super cool, because that means there's already a dedicated like little niche community that I could totally hit the viewers for, and I could get the chance to play a game that I'm super interested in while also hitting a small community that I could actually get some views in. Hence why I'm trying to choose games around that thematic. Just this new game seems really cool and I would love to play it, but I won't really have the time to play it if I don't stream it, because I'm spending a lot of my time streaming and working. So, but with that all being said, looks like we finally got some people in here. We will continue to think about potentially moving over to RuneScape after this playthrough. And let's get started for the day, yeah? Cool. Well, before that, we gotta grab water like you guys said. I'll be right back. All right, cool. We got our water. We're all set to go. Everyone's here. Now let's get started. All right, cool. Make sure this shows up for y'all. Cool. All right. Let's get back into the mysteries and puzzles of this world. Okay. Hey, Slate. You got anything new for me to say? You? No? Of course you don't. Slate, before we take our journey, let's do our daily marshmallow. Thank you, Slate. Always nice to roast a marshmallow with your friends, even though that they're gonna die in about 20 minutes. Thanks. Alright, let's get started. Or they could die sooner if I happen to die. But that doesn't matter. Alright, what kind of clues are we looking for today? Looks like we got something new here. What's going on? Ah, church camp. Okay. Oh yeah, we never really found the Sunless City again, huh? We found it that one time and we never went back. Maybe we should try to find that. So we got a couple details to still learn on the Ember Twin. Still have to find out where the heck the Ash Twin project is. I mean, we know where it is. We have to find out how to get inside of it. We also went to the Interloper. Did I find everything on the Interloper? It doesn't look like there's anything more to explain. So it really just is the explanation of where Ghost Matter came from. That doesn't explain where the Interloper came from, though. Interesting. We have nothing more to learn about the White Hole. We need to go to the Dark Bramble. We already have details about the Dark Bramble. We just haven't even been there. I think we're done with Giant's Deep. It's like we're done with the Orbital Probe Cannon. Still have a little bit more to learn about the Hanging City, it looks like. And that's it. That's our last thing on Brittle Hollow, is to learn about the Hanging City. I wonder if it's because we never found the other districts. Should we speedrun that planet real quick? See if we can go find the last district? Just fly directly into the planet. See if we can find something new. There's the twins. Nope. Alright, where's Brittle Hollow? There it is. Alright. Ah, right there. Alright, cool. Oh, we also never went to its moon. We should actually probably discover its moon, too. That's gonna be really hard, though, because it's all lava. Man, that's gonna suck. Who's on this planet again? Is it Rybeck? I think it's Rybeck. Okay. Where is an opening that we can get into the planet? We should probably go to the orbital cannon, right? Because that's probably the only place that my ship can get into at this moment. Like right there. Alright. Man, I hate this planet. Oop. Damage the thruster bit. That's crazy. That one hit took out the thruster. That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess we have to fix the ship now. Okay. Where is it? Is that not the thruster bay? Which part of you is damaged? This part right here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not really seeing what's damaged. Oh, maybe the one sparking. That one might be damaged. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright. We should be able to skedaddle now. Let's refuel up. Alright. Back to Brittle Hollow. Now the Brittle Hollow will probably be broken up a little bit already, so we'll be able to get into it a little bit easier, I guess. And it's all the way over there. Cool. As long as it's not on the other side of the sun, or else our ship will fly directly into it for absolutely no reason. What game is this? This game is called Outer Wilds. It is a mystery puzzle-like game that, yes, as Arbiter said, Outer Wilds. It is a mystery puzzle game, and without spoiling too much, you're essentially stuck in a time loop, and you're trying to figure out, one, why the time loop is happening, and two, you're trying to figure out clues about this ancient civilization, and how they kind of almost created a way for you to be in the time loop. Essentially, your race, called the Hearthians, want to know more about the solar system, kind of like us Earthians. And we know about this ancient civilization that knew way more than us, and so we want to know more about them. But on your journey, you realize you get kind of stuck into a time loop, and now you have to figure out why. And I'm assuming potentially stop it, but we haven't figured out that much yet. So currently, we are in our quest of figuring out what the heck is going on. Have we been there before? I think so, right? Is this the tower? Yeah, that's the tower. Yeah. So this is the city, but what about the city have I not discovered? I'm not sure, because we finally went up to the forge. We learned all about the Black Forge district, and we learned all about the school district, but we haven't seen at least one of the other districts, and I don't know where it is. Yeah, so this is the Meltwater district. The school district is right there. But then if we go up, there's the Eye Shrine district, and I'm not sure if that is technically the Eye Shrine district, because I'm pretty sure this is the Meltwater district. But that means, like, where would the Eye Shrine district be? Unless it's, like, right there. Because that up there is the Black Forge district. Yeah, the Black Hole Forge district is up there. So maybe we can get up on this platform somehow? Maybe with the help of our ship? Might be able to do that. Seems to be like nothing up here. Where would this district be? Not really seeing many leads. That's the school district. What's this? Is this the Eye Shrine district? How the heck would we get here? This is something we haven't seen. Okay, hold on. We're getting somewhere. Maybe, if I don't get my ship stuck. I'm not sure if this is exactly how I'm supposed to get here, but, you know, if it works, it works. As I was told by many of this community already. So, Blackhold Forge control. I see. We literally came back to the same spot. Okay, hold on. We want to be up in here. See, how would I get here normally? No clue. Oh, I don't think I ever looked up. I think I might be a dummy. Dang, that's gonna hurt. Oh well. Okay, never mind. It barely even tickled. Alright. Forgot we can't jump on this kind of floor. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the Eye Shrine district. About time I found it. How would one... Yes, over that way. Ah, up. Okay. Easy enough. There's plenty of platforming in this game. Easy, light work. Zero reaction. Why would we up? Is it because we would have downed earlier? Should I have downed? Should I have downed instead of forward? Are those beds? Is this even comfy? I don't know, someone died in it though. How sad. What? Okay. I hope there's a floor. Aha, we should have downed. I imagine I've been I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Okay, so since we downed, now we can go up. So they were having a couple of disputes, but they were able to fix them. So I'm guessing all of this had to have happened before the Interceptor came to the system, because Clary was on that mission and Clary died on that mission. What is the Eye of the Universe? Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is a source of the signal that brought us here. The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from the previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call were we the intended audience. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we do not know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age? Okay. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observe the eye's signal in our travels and follow it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. So this eye... okay. Not really teaching me more yet. Not really giving me a whole lot. Just telling me that the eye is pretty cool. Selenium. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some ways, wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Okay. Man, all this, like, mystical talk about the Eye, and I really just don't want to know, like, why? Like, why the Eye? What is so deep about the Eye? I mean, I have eyes, and no one really seems to care much mind to them. Ah, we're done. That's... okay, so that's all I got to glean from that district? Okay. Let's go read about it in our handy-dandy little journal. Fill up. Okay, so did I finish my info? You're not gonna say I learned anything more? Hold on a minute. There we go. The Hanging City. The Nomai traveled to this solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of this signal the Eye of the Universe. Okay. Well, I think that kind of means we're done with Brittle Hollow. At least for the time being, because there's nothing else to explore here. So we're done with Brittle Hollow. Maybe we should go to the whatchamacallit. It's fine, it's fine. As long as the ship doesn't break, it's fine. We should go to this moon. Even though it shoots lava all the time, constantly, heinously, we should probably try and go to it because there is info to glean from it. The question is, where is it? There it is. Man, I really hope I don't die as soon as I get to this. Man, it's just like a ball of magma. I wonder, does it change over time just like the Ember Twins because of its shooting all of its lava out? Yeah, I feel like I don't really want to land on this. There's stuff in there. What, you guys built inside of the volcanoes? Are you insane? How am I supposed to land in there? What the heck, guys? And how am I supposed to know if it's about to erupt? I really hope it don't. That's all I hope, is that it don't. I think it just did. But somehow we're alive, so I'll take it. Oh, hey. Don't do that. Yeah, this is totally safe. How do I know if it's gonna erupt or not? Like that. Okay, cool. Seems totally safe. I'm floating. Wait. Wait. Hey, wait. Wait, come back. Come back. Okay. I don't like that. Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. And I chose to come here. That's awesome. Alright, let's read this. I have no idea why I chose came here. Friends, in the Timberhearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twins Project protective shell. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Yes, the idea of the encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Supernova-proof? Are you telling... So there's gonna be a way for me to survive it? Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. The reason why we're stuck in a time loop is because our sun keeps exploding. Where am I? Wait, what is this? Timberhearth. This is inside Timberhearth? What? Where? Wait, that's the thing we found last time that we died. Okay. We can go back to that at some point. Do I have to go inside all the volcanoes? I really hope not. That would really suck. That would, like, big suck. Don't do that. Okay, I make the jump. Yep, I sure do. Alright. We're getting out of here. Fill up. Getting in. And we are out. Peace. Peace out, Girl Scout. Alright. Do these other volcanoes have stuff in them? Please tell me no. That one does not. Okay. Good. What about this one? Oh boy. Anything? Nothing. What about the other one next to you? Wait, I think I already checked both of those. Okay, I think it's only the 3. No, there's technically 4. It's fine. You know what? I think I learned everything that I need to know, and I'm fine with that. What planet are you? You're the moon! No, wait! Launch, scout, picture. Okay. So, if... Okay, that does work. Okay, picture. And then... Do you still have your cannon? Please tell me you still have your cannon. Oh, it doesn't still have the cannon, does it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Okay. Come on. Go back down. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. And we touch down. Alright. We gotta go. Gotta go fast. Alright. Speed run. Okay. Which one is it? Call the shuttle. Meow. Okay. Make sure the moon is still there. Is that the moon? Wait. Did I messed up. I knew this would happen. Gosh dang it. How am I supposed to do that? So, like, do I take a picture of it in my shuttle? Then land in a spot to where I can see the moon, get out of the seat, immediately pull out my camera again, take another picture with my handheld camera, and then try and do it? Man. I thought I was really gonna have it that time. Moon is so hard to get to. We'll get to it eventually, though. We'll get to it eventually. Why is our ship... I know what happened to it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll just go this way. I kind of still want to know where the 6th location is. What? Go in the... Can we go in the black hole, please? Thank you. Alright, where's my ship? Where the heck is my ship? Right there. Man, it's really far out here, huh? We're not gonna have a whole lot of time to do much more. We're coming in hot. Oh, boy. Ooh. Dang, we're really going far away, huh? Alright. This time let's go towards it a little bit slower. Okay, okay. We also still need to go to the Dark Bramble. I wonder, does the white hole eventually become a black hole and create the new... Nah, probably not. I wonder why the white hole's here, though. I wonder what happened. Because the Nomai didn't seem to mind. But they still knew about it themselves, too. But it's not like... That's true, more volcanic activity happened, and that's what started cracking the planet. What happened to you? Why are all of your systems damaged? What the heck? Going through that black hole really did a number on you, huh? Okay. Do some repairs on the hull. On the... Man, everything is broken. Man, going through that black hole really screwed you up, huh? Okay, we looking good? No? Jeezums. And most of your stuff's at like 0%. Holy cow. How did my ship just not explode? Absolutely demolish itself. Man, even the autopilot system? Dang. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound. Oh, hey. What's happening to the sun? Alright. Here you go, mortal. Drink more water to get more water, right? Ah, what a beautiful sight. Yeah. Something smells like chicken. Probably me. Alright. So we finished Brittle Hollow. We went to Brittle Hollow's lantern. I think we got all the information at the lantern, because there's no way there's anything else there. Honestly, knowing this game, there probably is something else there, but I'm in denial. But they talk of something that could survive a supernova, potentially. And I'm wondering if that is the machine I keep seeing orbiting the sun. Ooh, volcanic testing site. Nomai mines. Okay. The Nomai were mining ore somewhere on Timberhearth. Ore samples from the Nomai mines on Timberhearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. The Nile is a river in Egypt. I mean, it is. That's true. Even the smallest... Yeah, we already read that. Okay. So, somewhere on this planet, they were doing something. So why don't we look for that? Why don't we look at our own planet for once? And see what the heck is going on. Okay, what the heck is actually going on? What is this? Why is a piece of dark bramble here, potentially? What is that? Why is it glowing? How did I never see this? It was this close. We've even gone around this planet a couple times. How did I not see? Who are you? Are you Feldspar? Tektite? Never heard about you. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright. Ayo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timberhearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this myth sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. Anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as the seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Fair enough, smart man. I'll do it myself. Let's get some 120 frame, 160 frames. What the heck is that? Is that another seed? Oh, we landed somewhere. How is that thing that deep? I bet you it teleported or warped us to the dark bramble. I almost guarantee it. Am I going through? I'm not going to finish that sentence. Hey, Immortal or Arbiter, could one of you get rid of that, please? What is that? Not really sure what that's all about, but... Can I talk to you about it? Can I... Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I liked this crater. Need something from me? I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. Oops, I didn't mean to say the same thing. I said it again. You're sure the seed isn't from Timberhearth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth, and I saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from the Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, hatchling. Okay, cool. Not sure what to say or do about that. Maybe I can read up on it? Maybe I'll have some info here? Thank you, Arbiter. Feldspar. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Dark Bramble Seed. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look inside. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Guess that's all I can really say about that right now. Maybe I'll learn more about it once I go to the Dark Bramble. Okay. Let's keep exploring this planet then. What's this all about? Wait, we've been here before though, right? We accidentally got here. But I don't know if we explored everything here, so let's check it out. The door, that's right. What was this place called again? The mining site, that's right. Oh, that's right. This is where we died. We came down here and then we died down here. That's right. How do I... There we go. I guess we go... Yep. Cool. Man, that water is so loud. Did we read this last time? I don't know. We'll read it this time. I'm still amazed by how much of the ore the Ashwin project requires. Isn't this the ore from the remaining towers being built on the Ashwin? Their completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material from those towers is all being taken from Ashtwin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ashtwin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed the ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. Accordingly? I see. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? God damn it. Hey, the room that we saw in the thing. Is this gonna show me the faces again? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm really set on that being how many people are in the time loop, because we know that me and Gabbro are, and we know that Dawes is one of the Nomai. We just haven't found Dawes. My gratitude for the largest shipment. Oh no, we haven't seen that name before. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ashtwin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful for you if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ashtwin project could lead to a disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So, is the shell here, or is it on the Ashtwin project? Or I guess that's just the Ashtwin project. Could the Ashtwin project have ended up here? I don't know. I'm hoping to find out, though. What the heck is that? What is down there? I'm guessing. Can I... Yes, I can. This is going up, but it's also... What? What? I can't go down? Can I go this way? Sure can. Alright. No! The water! Oh, boy. That's... how do I... Oh, that's right. We can do what we did yesterday. Eat. Up we go. So, do I need to... How come that doesn't go all the way up? What is that about? Can I just make this jump? No? What the heck just stopped me? Oh, hey. Cool. So, did I learn what I needed to learn there? I don't know. Guess we'll go to this thing. Learned more about the ore, I guess. Heal up. And let's see what we learned. Okay, the Nomai Mines. Perfect. The Nomai mined ore from the site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside the Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. So I do still need to go to Ash Twin, and I need to find out whatever the heck happened with the Ash Twin project. Is there... I should look into if there is more to discover on Timberhearth first. Nope. We got it all. Perfect. Alright, let's go to Ash Twin. Since right about now, the Ash Twin has probably lost a lot of its sand. So it would probably be perfect timing to go take a look at the Ash Twin. And it's going to end up on the other side of the sun. What is this? Where did you come from? The Atlar Rock. That's right, I remember them talking about the Atlar Rock. How have I not seen this? Looks like there's something to do here, though. Perfect. Ooh, there's like no gravity here. Am I going the wrong way? Ah! I forgot we put down a flag on this. Ah, this is one of the earlier versions of the shuttles. That actually might be Feldspar's first one. Is this Feldspar? This is Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Shriek comes by to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with the ground control, Hornfels and Gossman mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when the ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication. That none of the villagers know about, because I never told them. What was you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely, the other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signalscope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in your red on the minimap, but Atlar Rock is pretty small moon. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Ah, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the Space Gram doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timberhearth and keeping an eye on things. Okay, cool. Met Esker. Is there any info I can glean from this Atlar rock, Esker? There's something here, that's for sure. Boink. Okay, Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Church play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not suitable or subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That's oaf. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. So Feldspar is potentially back on Timberhearth? Is he also investigating the Ashwin project? Does Feldspar know like a lot more than all of us think he knows, and he's just been like discovering the end of the universe or something? Esker's camp, Lunar Lookout. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their base. They seem to be doing okay, but they're probably being alone on the moon for too long. A lookout platform with spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. And why does that branch off from the Dark Bramble Sea? Unless that's just not related and that's just where they chose to put it, but... Is there anything on this side? Like, this seems somewhat semi-important, but also I don't see anything here. Oh, what's that? Just a fuel canister. Which makes me think they would want me to be exploring around the Atlar Rock if they were going to be giving me fuel, and there's a recording. Church research notes, property of Church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Atlar Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where the Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Very nicely thought, Chert. But why, oh why would I want to do anything here other than get that log, I guess? I don't think I would. So I guess we won't. Man, is there really not much on the Atlar Rock other than the man's? Only the man's here doing his weird signal scope spying stuff. Oh, there's something. That looks like a ritual site. What the heck? That sun's getting a little red. Yeah, what is this? That's the eye. Can I take this through the eye? Is this pointing me in the direction of the eye? Oh, it's trying to, but it can't. It's just like the other planet scope. It can't quite pinpoint the direction of the eye. So that's why I needed the exact coordinates. Can I enter the coordinates? Is there anywhere here that I can just put in the coordinates? Because I know the coordinates of the eye. I know where it is. Cool, yes, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Private, my apprentice, and I will make an adjustment and try again later. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correct and calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought us our clan to this prize. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I don't know if that's exactly it. Thatch, where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Onona and thus those of us originally stranded on Embertwin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. So this is where the observatory came into play. Yes, let's build it there. I imagine our young friend Knoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Okay, so that's where that came in. Oh, sure, found this. Okay, now, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for the first myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn any more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, so that's... So I technically probably should come here a long time ago. So can this point out this planet? Hey, that's like the sun. Let's not do that one. Let's do this planet. There you go. There's Giant's Deep. So it can hear the planet too? That's insane. I don't know if I like that. Alright. Let me listen in on Brittle Hollow. Cool. Yeah, I really wish it could detect the eye, but I technically have the coordinates of the eye, so as long as I can find something to understand the coordinates and, like, actually, you know, locate it, that'd be cool. Hey, we finally finished off this eye signal locator. The Nomai device created to pinpoint the source of the distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Okay, so does that mean everything here is finished, other than this? What is this? Oh, that's Feldspar. So, I need to go back to Timberhearth and find Feldspar. Feldspar! Yes, Harmonica's right over here. Oh, you can hear it here because he's on the Dark Bramble. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. I get it. I get it. What is this? Whose shack is this? Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, it is an unidentified. Is that the eye? Is that the signal of the eye? I kind of want to know if that's the signal of the eye. Satellite angle. Satellite angle. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there. That's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely wait a minute. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timberhurst look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo incorrectly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up on either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. Which one? Which one are we talking about? Where's the odd object? So this one has the moon. Could I technically... I know the game probably won't let me do this. But could I... Boom, I have a picture of the moon, and now I can go see the moon at that planet. Like, is that cheating? As the moon shows up right there. Unless that's Atlas Rock, but... Can I detect that signal again? 23 meters away. What is... No! Anything in recent gaming news excite you? What do you mean by that? Like, what kind of recent gaming news are we talking about? If you don't mind, I'm just gonna get rid of this real quick while I'm sitting here. Can I not delete his message? Immortal, isn't there a way to delete his message? Like anything you've heard about or seen. Well, like I said, I'm very excited to play the new RuneScape Dragon Wilds. That's pretty exciting. Did you guys watch the Galaxy Gaming Showcase? That gaming showcase was super cool. They showed some pretty cool games in there. I'm very excited to see some of those games coming out, especially that last one. If you've seen the gaming showcase, you'll know what I'm talking about, and I'm very excited about that last one, that surprise showcase by the developers of... I already don't see the message. Oh, okay. I still see the message. I wonder if it's just because I'm the host or whatever. But yeah, the last game... They showed a game that was made by devs who worked on Halo, Destiny, and Call of Duty. Ex-employees and devs of those games made a new game, and it looks super cool. A radio tower designed to receive photos taken by the deep space satellites. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the walls. Hornfels noticed something strange in one of the photos, but concluded equipment malfunction was the only sensible explanation. So I wonder if he caught a picture of the eye. Now I can't get an unknown signal? What? Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, shoot! Okay. I've also turned on verified chat, so hopefully less of that. Verified by what? Because I did try and lessen some of the restrictions on chat a little bit. Just because, you know, just try to help people who maybe didn't want to verify all of their stuff. Like, I get totally trying to get rid of those dumb scammers, but I also didn't want to make it too difficult for new people to try and chat. Okay, so if I come stand by this, will I get that signal again? I will. So that's picking up an unknown frequency. Where is that unknown frequency at? Oh. So can I go to that? Now that I have the frequency, can I go to that? It either has to be verified by email or an account older than a week. Okay, fair enough. So now that I have that frequency, can I now use that frequency? No. So what does this mean for me? Why can I pick up a frequency 30,000 meters away, but I can't use it in my ship? Why can I only use it on my gun? Can I not get you guys lined up? Can I really not get you lined up? Come on. Something that interested me was the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake. Yes, that does look super, super, super good. But have you not seen the Galaxy's Gaming Showcase? They announced a new game called, what was it? Covenant. It looks super cool. It looks almost like Dark Souls, first-person Dark Souls-esque-ish. It looks super cool. Okay, so it says that it's off this way, but I can't pick up that signal on here. What am I supposed to do about that? I don't know. What the heck? Oh, whoops. I should probably, like, actually fly and not do that. But yes, the new Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake does look really, really good. The teaser that came out for that, I guess not teaser, the what, leaks that came out for that, do look super good. Because it's finally just not Skyrim again. True. Very true. We're gonna have to wait a while until the sand goes down. What's on this planet that we can do while we wait? That was close. Cool. yes, I will. I think I'll probably play the new Oblivion remake. Uh-oh. Okay. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend going and watching the Galaxy Gaming Showcase. They showed like 20 or something different games, and at least like half of them look honestly pretty fun. They've got brand new developer. Okay, we already read this one. Oh, hi, Rock. We need to find the Sunless City. I don't know how to get to the Sunless City, though. I really want to play that new Covenant game, though, but they didn't even say, like, when or even something close to when it's coming out. Which is a little saddening. But they gave us RuneScape, so can I complain? Maybe a little, but I don't know. Are there any gaming news outlets that you guys are super interested in as of late? I think, is this the Sunless City? No, I don't think it is. I think it's connected to the Sunless City, though. I can't go in there, can I? I don't know. We'll go check this out real quick. See if this is connected to the Sunless City. Okay. Oh, we never found the thing for this, huh? And we never found a way inside here. But that's at the Sunless City. So I need to find the Sunless City. I need to watch it. Fair enough. You definitely do need to watch it. Because I definitely think there are some titles in there that you'd be like, oh, we should definitely play that. Because I agree. I don't know if there's any... Oh, Sunless City. If there's any games coming out that look super interesting, we might make one of those our new playthrough after this game. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Sunless City, Crash Site Caves. That might be good to go look at. Sunless City. I can't go in here though, I don't think. No. So how does that help me? Can I follow this wire? Probably. How does one do that though? That thing takes you up. Does it take you all the way up? Where does it take you? I don't see where it would take you. Do I just go in this direction in hopes that I find it? Maybe. Quite potentially. I just need to find that glowing wire. Right? Why wouldn't I have just made it through the cavern instead of inside? Well, that's true. They didn't like to be near the heat. The Sunless City is like... Where is it? Honestly, I have no clue where the Sunless City would be. Covenant does look interesting. Okay, so did you see the showcase, or did you like just now go look up Covenant or something? How does one... Let me in! How close can I get? I think I'm probably about as close as I should get. Oh wait, no, that's a down. Ah, shoot. How do I go? Maybe we do just follow this path. Just now looked up Covenant. Okay, cool. Yeah, Covenant, I think Covenant looks super, super, super cool. I'm so interested in Covenant. Trees, that's cool. Kinda wish I had fueled up at my ship before we made this journey, because I kinda used a lot of my fuel. Oh, is this this? What is this? Ah, this is the escape pod. Isn't this the direction to the Sunless City, though? Okay, hold on. Might be onto something. Oh, uh-oh. It's fine. I saved it. What? Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. I might be too late. I think I'm most definitely too late, and we should have come here a lot sooner. Yep, we just went in a circle. Okay. Well, we know where to get to the Sunless City. We'll go to the escape pod next time to get to the Sunless City. By now, I'm guessing Ash Twin has probably lost plenty of sand, so we should be able to go to Ash Twin and see if we can find the Ash Twin project. Hey, this goes down. That's not what we want. But this is exactly where we came from, so maybe this is what we want. Doesn't really seem like it, but maybe it is. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The sand's already all the way up here. Alright. Oh yeah. It is absolutely time to go to the Ash Twin. I'm surprised I made it. Am I gonna make it all the way? I am. What a jump. I'm amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. Ash Twin, here we come. There you are. Look at all that beautiful sand you've lost. Oh. It's fine. Alright, so where is the Ash Twin project? What is it we want to look for? Where is the core that is supposed to be surrounded by an inescapable metal? How do we get down into it so we can survive the explosion? I'm unsure, but I'm determined to find it. Oops. It's probably gonna be under, like, these red rocks, right? It's gonna be somewhere under them. Oh, is that a hole? Nope, just shadows playing tricks on my eyes. It looks like the sand is still lowering a little bit, so we might have to wait a little bit longer. Oh, okay. You might be onto something here. I think we've been here before, but we might not have looked hard enough. Oh wow, we're definitely lowering. Okay. Where is the opening I long for? I guess we could go check this out real quick while the sand continues to lower. Oh yeah, doesn't this have like a platform base or whatever? That then shoots you up all the way up through this middle part? Dang, I didn't quite make it. All the way up here? No, all the way up there. I see, I don't get why you would want to be up here though. I don't see the purpose. Not sure. Okay, has this lowered enough for something to be visible for me to enter the hollow dome? I need the protection from the sun before it explodes, please. A rumor is Oblivion Remake is supposed to be a shadow dropping next week. What? Do you think they would really shadow drop Oblivion next week? That would be insane. If they actually shadow drop Oblivion next week, though, that would be... Oh, man. We'll be in the middle of this playthrough, though. I don't know if I'll have much time to play it if it does shadow drop next week. Oh, that would be crazy. You gonna play the new Oblivion if it shadow drops next week? Wouldn't be the first time they shadow drop something. That's true. That is true. Shoot, like today, the Covenant game was just a complete shadow drop of an announcement. I had no clue that Covenant was even a thing. Man, the sand is lowered so much, and I don't see an opening. Maybe I'm totally looking for something that's not there, I guess. But I was really thinking that there would be. Shadow dropping has gotten more popular. Very true, and honestly, I kind of like it, because then things just happen. Instead of like getting super hyped and excited and be like, oh, this game's coming out in 2 years. It's like, oh man, this game's really cool. Oh, it's dropping tomorrow. Oh. Okay, it looks like the planet is finally... Hey. Hey. Don't do that. That's my ship. It looks like the sand is finally at its lowest point. Oh yeah, most definitely. We were right next to the sun. So I've got to find this place. That looks somewhat promising, maybe? No, maybe not. Oh, I think I'm up too high. You know what, I probably shouldn't be going in the opposite direction of the sand thing, that thing, but that's okay. Can you not sit in one spot? What are you doing? Oh, you're just passing by. I don't see an opening that we can go into. Oh, it's still lowering? Okay, hold on. Let's get on our ship, fuel up on oxygen and fuel, and then we're gonna keep sprinting around this planet to see if there's a way to get inside of it. Because if I can get inside of it, I should, theoretically, be able to survive the explosion of the sun, right? At least that's what the lore of the game kind of says, or implies. Hey, stop that. I'm not seeing anything. Ow. Okay, that allows me to go up to the top. That's cool and all. But that's not what I want. Man, it's still lowering? Man, I really thought we were done like a minute or two ago. Is this whole planet gonna like uncover? That's the material, I think. This is the material. Okay, the sand is now gone. Is there an opening? Is there an opening anywhere that will allow us to get inside? Because I'm thinking I've got very, very little time left. Man, where would an opening be? Whoa! No, the sun's gonna explode. Please don't. I'm trying to look for an opening to survive. Allow me to live. Oh, I don't see anything, man. I don't see an opening anywhere. Is there really no way for me to go inside? Oh, well, I guess it is supposed to be completely sealed. That's right, there's not supposed to be an opening. Ah, shoot. Well, then what am I supposed to do? That's right, there isn't supposed to be a way to get inside. So I kind of goofed up. Well, then how am I supposed to learn about the Twin Project if I'm not allowed to be inside of it? Can I warp inside of it? No, because the Ash Twin is the warp hub. How would I warp inside of the planet that is the warp hub? Boom. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, how am I supposed to learn about the Twin Project when I'm not allowed inside of the Twin Project because you built a metal sphere around the Twin Project? Unless they built another warp center. Somewhere else to get inside of the Ash Twin. That's my only possible explanation. A sun station. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. The Nomai built something called the sun station, but not everyone supported its construction. Hollow's Lantern, I think we learned everything there. So we got everything at the Brittle Hollow, everything at Hollow's Lantern, everything at the Giant's Deep, everything at the Orbital Probe Cannon. It was 4 finished. Everything at Timberhearth. We have everything at the Antler Rock. We still have so much to learn about the Ember Twin. We have to still learn about the Twin Project. Still have to somehow make it to the Quantum Moon. I guess we'll go look for the Sunless City. I guess so. This time we'll go there first, so then we can beat the sand. Where the heck? Oh, okay. Goodbye, Antler Rock. Ember Twin, take me to it. A pilot, please don't fly me into the sun. There's Chert. I don't think I've learned yet why Chert finally ended up on the Ember Twin. I think it's because he went to Brittle Hollow and learned that he needed to go to the Twins, and so then he went to the Twins. Perfect. Alright. Let us immediately try and dive down into the Sunless City. Any other cool games that are coming out, Arbiter, that you're interested in? see. Then here we go up. I think we only have a little bit more until the city, I think. Yep, the broken bridge. Behind the sand. You're doing well, just keep going. And they tell you nothing about where you're supposed to keep going. And then you're not supposed to go down, I forgot. Really? Are you kidding me right now? Really? Come on. What the heck did I just hit? How can I not get back up? Let me up. Thank you. Alright. I think the city is right here. Perfect. Okay, what do we need to discover about the city? That. What the heck is that? What is down here? Where am I going? I don't know. What is this? The high energy lab. Well, we definitely need to learn about that. The beam. I'm just gonna follow the beam. Possibly the Days Gone remaster coming out. So they're finally going back to Days Gone and trying to make it successful, huh? Ow. How is one supposed to... Really? So the sand pushes me down no matter what, then how do I get past? What am I supposed to do about that? There has to be another path, right? Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Detour. Yeah, it looks like a potential detour. Wait, this is where we just... What? What is this? 3 Anglerfish Overlook District. Up. Lights! 2 Stepping Stone District. Lights. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Lights. That's not what I meant to do. Eye Shrine District. Another one? Should we build a sun station to power? I think we already read this one. Because the sand had already covered all this. Okay. Okay, down into the districts we go. Man, the first place we actually like get lights and working stuff. Awesome. Gotta learn as much as we can before the sand comes. And not really interested in the new Doom game or Night Rain. Borderlands 4 obviously is another interesting one. Very true. I'm very interested in Borderlands 4. Yeah, Elden Ring, Night Rain. If I should play a game. Stepping Stone Cave. So you'll have to go a long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up to the Fossil Fish Cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through the Stepping Stone Cave book. I couldn't find it. Where is the entrance? Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Taggart can't lift through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? Ilex is still tallest. But yes, Borderlands 4, I am interested in. Elden Ring, Night Rain, I don't really know how to feel about it. It looks okay. It looks interesting-ish, but it's not something that I think I'll play a ton. Are we playing the Fossil Fish game tonight? I fed the Fossil Fish a new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the Fossil Fish Cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solium. It's good to see you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the Anglerfish Outlook. I'm still small enough. It won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. Oh no, the sand's already rising to areas I don't want it to. Dang, man. Why couldn't their buildings stay a little bit more intact? And what was the other one? The new Doom game. Yeah, honestly, I've never really played the Doom games. They always like look super cool, but I don't know, I've just never really taken the time to play one. I guess I don't really know why exactly. I don't know. Stepping Stone Cave. So the Stepping Stone Cave supposedly takes me to the Anglerfish Outlook, I think. I'm not saying Doom is bad, I've just never really grabbed my interest. Yeah, I think that's kind of how I feel. Because, like, I watch the stuff for him. What? It just takes me back up here. But I just went through... What? Man, I'm gonna have to speedrun back here, aren't I? Yeah, I think I would say the same. Doom... They always look really cool, but Doom, I just don't know if Doom's exactly my game. I've just never really been like, oh, I've got to play that. I don't know. I guess when I watched Mark play Doom Eternal, I did want to play that for a little bit, and then I think I tried playing it on Chris's console, and it just didn't really grab my interest as much as I thought it would. We've already been here before, right? And that's... Yep. What about you, Immortal? Is there any new titles coming out that you're really shooting for, or nothing really grabbing you yet, or have you just not really looked? Should also be totally fair. Gravity cannon. Oh, I guess we can see if the moon's out there. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to get down into the spot that they said that they were at. Haven't looked. Yeah, fair enough. Man, getting over to my ship is gonna suck. Oh yeah, I forgot in this game, if you lose oxygen for like 2 seconds, you're dead. A little weird, but... Yeah, I guess we'll just speedrun back to the Ember Twin. Man, I feel like they don't give you enough time to explore what you need to explore in the Ember Twin. It just fills up way too quickly with sand. any new info did I learn? Yes. Now, my children used to play a game called Game in Fossil Fish Cave. There is a way to enter Fossil Fish Cave from Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll go try and feed an anglerfish a light. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Thank you. Hey, no. Don't do it. Okay. Ooh. And then we will land right here. Hop out and immediately hop in. Okay, which way? This way. And it's so long and convoluted to get to the Sunless City. I don't think I'm supposed to be this far down. Nope. Getting here is such a pain. Gotta follow these. I wonder if there's a way for me to just like fly directly down into the middle of the planet and just like get into the Sunless City quicker. So I have to spend a solid couple minutes just getting to the Sunless City. And by then the planet's already filling with sand. Just doesn't really give me a whole lot of time. I did get here rather quickly though, so. Alright, light, 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 light. Okay. High Shrine District. High Energy Lab. Stepping Stone District. Anglerfish Look District. Overlook District. Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. So I have to go over here and feed him a light. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what I can see, Colas and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Colas and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly. Melore, because when I returned to here for us to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. So does that count as feeding him a light? And then can I go to this place? Stepping Stone Cave? So I fed him a light. What does that do for me? Do I want to go up into his mouth? I don't feel like I do. But why? 'Cause that's where we keep going. I don't get why this would help me find anything, quite frankly. Because this over here just goes back up to the Sunless City, right? So what's the point in feeding him a light? I don't understand. It just lights up this area right here. What is so important about this area? Do we go down? Look, it's already filling with sand. What the heck? I don't understand. It makes zero sense. So I fed him a light. What happens now? Hey, well, that's something. Whoever it was when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against the one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneaks across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold and the rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if your younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for the scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Okay. Whoa, what's that? Hold on. Now this is important. Too close. Oh, anglerfish study. This anglerfish digestive tract system suggests death by starvation. An update. Melleray, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children and I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey or lure. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and the dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Open. Oh. Okay, but I want to go here. Oh, it just brings me to this room. Okay. So that's really all I was looking for? Okay. Well, I guess I go up and out of here before I run out of fuel and oxygen. Now let's see if that's everything in the Sunless City. Yeah, chill out. If you'd let me get to my ship. There we go. Alright, let's read up on the details that we figured out. Just the anglerfish. Cool. Now, my children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish, and they were blindfolded. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against the one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak around to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. But that doesn't give me anything. I guess I could look for the third escape pod. So there's this distress beacon. Ah, the third one's on Dark Bramble. I don't know, can we make it there before everything goes kablooey? Also, this will be our first time on Dark Bramble. We passed through it one time. This will be our first time actually going to Dark Bramble. I guess this is kind of our next place to look at. It's where Feldspar supposedly is. No, the distress beacon is here, okay. Is it inside of the planet? Yes, it is. And so is he. Well, here's to the exploration of the Dark Bramble, I guess. I don't know why I would really go here after learning that, you know, that they did everything they could to escape here, but... that transition was smooth. I saw it, but that was smooth. Oh boy. It's like an endless wasteland of just nothingness. Do I go to this? What the heck? Oh. What? Did we just get eaten? I think that's exactly what... I think I just got eaten by whatever the heck that... What the heck? That was terrifying. Is that the update? Is that the expansion? Is that the DLC? No, that can't be the DLC, right? Dune? Dude, I just flew into the planet and next thing I knew I was being eaten. Wait, can I talk to Slate about that? That's a new type of death. No. I can't talk to them at all. Did I learn anything from that? Did my ship log update? No, it's still saying we haven't been to the Dark Bramble, basically. What am I supposed to do? What? How is that fair? What am I supposed to do about that? That's the moon again. We don't have an orbital cannon, do we? I don't think this planet has a cannon. Huh. Oh, I guess we'll go back to Dark Bramble. There's nothing I can do about the moon right now. Where the heck is the Dark Bramble? There it is. Yeah, there's nothing that we can do about that, so... Okay. Maybe we'll try not going inside of it this time just yet. See if we can learn anything about the Dark Bramble, about like the surface of it or something first. See if there's anything on the surface to learn. What little remains of the surface. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. I guess inside is where we go. Here we go again. So maybe we don't go towards the red dot. Maybe the red dot means bad. Do we go inside here again? Okay. Okay. We go towards the next dot, I guess? Oh, hey! Wait! Wait! So there are anglerfish inside of the Dark Bramble. And they do use those lights to lure things. Levi? Levy? Levi? Why is it... What? Huh? What? Do I get a ship log about that at least? No? Why not? That's not fair. I will be right back. So I will leave you guys with just like a little bit of music, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. So they reminded you of the Leviathan. Makes sense. I don't know, I guess we go back. My... Oh, I can't look down. Uh-oh. Don't say my game is glitched. Thank you. Alright, we fixed it. Hold on, is that on? No. Why are you not letting me... Let me look down. Why am I not allowed to look down when I'm in autopilot? So weird. I think switching tabs is what probably does it, but... I don't even see the Dark Bramble. Wait, what am I headed towards? Whatever this random blinking red dot is, I guess. I didn't pay attention to what I clicked on. It's a satellite. What is this? I don't know. Let's go look at it. Why can't I look down? Can I do anything about this? There's nothing to this. Oh. Hold on. Garu here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground controls request to check out a possible equipment problem. Seahorn fellas, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out there, among the distant stars in the soft, velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps, too. Oh, right, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is, huh? Everything looks a-okay. Ground control, no dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there. Yeah, I think they somehow caught a picture of the eye. I don't get why it's unidentified. I'm at the thing right now. Deep space satellite, there we go. Frequency discovered, deep space radio. What? So now can I go to the eye? I'm guessing it's the eye. Why can't I look down? Something is horribly wrong. Thank you. Thank you. Why are you constantly not letting me look down? Hold on, something's wrong. I gotta fix it. I can't be playing without being able to look down. Echoes of the Eye. I was told that the DLC can be accessed at any time. I wonder what that means. I hope I still have that frequency. Deep Space Radio. That's the Deep Space Satellite. No, I guess it wouldn't be the eye. It would be this planet and that radio. Yeah, because it's only 300 meters this way. And then if we look for the satellite... Huh, okay. Dark Bramble. Alright, we can look down now. Everything's all fine and dandy and we're all good now. I guess back we go to the Dark Bramble. I don't know. I guess there's always stuff at the poles we could look at, like the North Pole, the South Pole. See if anything's there. I almost doubt it because the planet's ripped to shreds, but... That's even if I can get a reading on what the North and the South Pole are. Oops. Meow. Cool. Yeah, I hit that pretty hard. Anything else broken? That is. Anything else broken? That looks like it might be. Alright. Let's get back on our ship. Explore this planet, I guess. I don't know if that's really fair to call it a planet. Okay. Holy cow. Is there like anything like in these ice pieces? Or trans? Possibly something in here. Not seeing anything. Whoa. So close there. What the? Ah, dang it. I have to fix the entire ship again. Landing camera, landing gear. Headlights. Anything else? You want to complain about anything else? No? Good. Artificial gravity damage. What does that mean? How do I fix that? Stop! Oh, I have to fix it here. How did this inside here get whatever. So, is there really nothing out here? I don't know where... Looks like there's cracks here. Can I maybe go in the cracks? I don't know if that's a very smart idea. I feel like that's probably not a smart idea, but I also feel like that's a really thick piece of ice. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's also the only piece of ice that has like a ton of cracks in it. I guess we can try. Right? What's the harm in trying? You know, I could only die, but I guess when you're in a time loop, when you revive every time you die, it doesn't really matter. Again? Really? That wasn't even that hard. Come on. Fix our ship for the 12th time. Anything else complaining? I don't see anything else complaining. Alright, here we go. This doesn't feel very safe. At all. Yeah, I don't none like that too much. I think we're just gonna go back up. I don't see anything. Or I'm not gonna go back up? I wasn't allowed to jump there for some reason. I think I was like stuck in the crack. In between the vines of the branches. Luckily this planet has like almost no gravity whatsoever. Up. Up. Got up to like 50% maybe? What? Why am I going down? This is not what I asked for. No, 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 stop, stop. Stop. Holy cow. Okay. That was a little dangerous. Ow. Anything broken out here? Doesn't seem like it. Is this broken at all? Nope. Okay, well, I guess we go into the planet again. I don't really know what we're gonna do about all the anglerfish who want to kill me, but... Can you not? Can you not? What? How did I go back out? What? Go in the dang hole. I guess I could do that, huh? I could send this out to one of the things, take pictures. And it looks like that one right there is an anglerfish. Except for there did seem to be a seed over there too. And there's a seed there too. And a seed past it. Whoa, there's like an outer wall. What the heck? This is so mind-boggling. What's that? Potentially another seed? Looks like a seed, I guess. We go towards it? Guess so. Do we go inside of it? I guess. I don't know, for some reason I don't like want to go in here. What's that? Why am I not seeing anything over that way? I think that might definitely be an anglerfish. I almost don't want to go towards the red dot because the red dot seemed to be just instant death last time. That's also an anglerfish, but they seem to be really, really, really far away. I don't know, does that mean it's safe? Do I go towards the red dot? I don't know, what do we think, guys? Do we go towards the red dot or not? There is a seed down there towards that red dot. Do we go towards the red dot? What do we think? No guts, no glory? Alright, red dot it is. So there is a seed. That doesn't seem promising. Hey, yo! They're literally at the entrance! Wait, no, what do I do about that? Are they just technically sitting at every entrance? There's no way I can bypass that. But how do I get past them? I'm not just gonna willingly swim to my death. What are all those? Are those eggs? Are those fish eggs? Is this like a nest of just anglerfish? Can I shoot one of the anglerfish? Can I hit one of them? It seems like no matter what I do, I always go in at the same angle. What do I do here? I don't know if we really want to go in there. Or do I just speed in there? Do I just say screw it? And do we just do it? I'll do it if that's what you guys want. I'll just zoom in there. I guess what I'll try to do is I'll try and get like a head start. And I'll just speed in there. And then I'll, like, as soon as we get in there, I'll stop my thrusters and see if they, like, I don't know, don't hear me or something. I don't know. I'm probably gonna run directly into one of them, but... I'm really uncomfy right now. I don't think we're moving anymore. Oh, we might be moving. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think these are just eggs. Man, we're going real slow. That's another anglerfish, isn't it? Sure is. Okay. I feel very uncomfy right now. That's a seed. Okay, I guess we slowly make our way to the seed. Okay. Yeah, this seems safe. Okay. What is that? Not a clue. No idea. There, duplicate signal. What do you mean duplicate signal? Gotta say, this place makes me real uncomfy. Am I stuck in a loop? I think our friend here really wants to eat me, so I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, the sun can still explode me while I'm in here? That's not cool. What happens if I try to leave? I'm just immediately out of the planet? But we went so far deep in that I'm just immediately out? Let me in. 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 Will I die? Okay, so we still die in the weird dimension realm. Okay. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. Wow. And I don't think my ship got any info while we were in there. Like, what? Not even about the eggs or the anglerfish or anything. Man. Yeah, zero info. As if I haven't been to the... What? Alright. Where is the dark bramble? On the other side. Sick. I feel like we should go there at some point. At the sun station. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hold on. Don't do that. Nah, I'm not letting autopilot fly me directly into the sun again. The light. What about the light? Oh, or just from the sun exploding? The light? The light. Man, I don't know what's going on here, man. Where am I supposed to go inside of this planet? Hey, yo, chill. Chill, 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 chill. Alright. Whoop. Okay. So which one of these are enemies? That one certainly looks like an enemy. Okay, so that one's a seed. And that one's a seed. Alright, which seed do we go to? I kind of want to go towards the banjo. You know what? That one seems safe. Let's go towards it. That's where my friend is. It was safe. Hmm. I don't know about that. Are all of them seeds? Wait, are none of these anglerfish? How many areas are in this game? Or in this planet? Just in this one planet, how many areas are there? Okay, I say... Do we go to one of the duplicates? I say we go to one of the duplicates. I want to see my friend. I want to meet Feldspar finally. Well, it certainly looks different. This looks like the seed on Timberhearth. That looked like another seed within an anglerfish mouth. I think that one's a duplicate signal, right? Seems like it. Seems safe enough to me. Just get eaten by an anglerfish. Anglerfish finally learned how to play music and lure me in. It is a corpse. There's Timberhearth trees here. Feldspar, is that you? Buddy, is that you? Man, hold on. Give me a second. Getting my ship in here is a real pain. Okay, I'm just not allowed to land my ship in there. We'll just land on top. What is happening over there? I don't know if I want to know. We will have to go check that out. Feldspar! Feldspar! Whoa! Where did you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. Of course, after me, of course. Well done! Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you! Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of the Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big, gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me. Knocks me into a vine and, well, like I said, I crashed. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly. So, I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. Found this skeleton later. Great find. I would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. No wonder why there's so many stories about you back home. Heh, you're not half bad yourself, making it here in one piece. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over. But feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Hey, lay it on me, hatchling. What'd you find? I went to the core of the Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, eh? Ohrenfels would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding up the cyclone again. The ship is fragile. It can't break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? And the jellyfish, you figured out those too, hatchling. I'll tell you what. You've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. I found something. I found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blast things come from, is it, Stars Buff? If I still had to work the ship, I'd temporarily go show them what's what. Tempted to show them what's what. Probably best to leave them alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth the mess with anglerfish. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Shirt will tell you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal planet appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered a piece across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, I expect Timberhearth will be heading toward the same fate. I'll tell you what, we Hearthians, we overcome too much. Far too much. To be done and by some worthless seed. I found my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning I fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them. Could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well. At least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, Ashley? Where should I explore? That's the Spirit, kid? Anywhere's good, but you should know that the space is real weird here intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little openings? It's just big enough to launch one of those through. Your scout tracker will tell you to scout in the 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly because space doesn't work right in here. The seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is that space and the Dark Bramble kinds of expects you to go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring the Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. You reached the core of the Giant's Deep. I already know how he did it. I did it myself. Where's your ship? Not far from here. As a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyway. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on this vine and eating the seed. And then the seed grew and grew in that poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Should I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that I ever was. Been nice to have a break. Unidentified signal nearby. No clue what the unidentified signal is. It's inside this one, huh? Nothing much. Jeez, it just keeps going. And it's right back to us. Huh. Wait, that's my ship. Why is my ship all the way over here all of a sudden? So this is Feldspar's ship, huh? Can I fix it up? Ow! I think that would be a no. I'm guessing these are just like little Easter eggs of like, oh, here's their ship. Guessing that's about it. What happens if I go inside the branch? As long as I can get around his ship. Guess we'll have to go the rest of the way on foot. Uh-oh. Where am I? What the heck? What the? What? What the? Trip 4, entry number, I'm not gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of the Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech. This tasting's terrible. The outside is all rubbly and tough. Maybe that's because it's insulated the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Right. I'm going inside of this jellyfish interior cavity to see what's in there. Tastes any better. Then I will too. If you did it, I'll do it too. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. Apparently it tastes real bad. Is that all that's here? Just this jellyfish? I would hate to fall out into space. I don't trust. Oh. Oh, I made a grave mistake. Oh no. Oh, I've made a horrible mistake. Wait, which one? That one. Hopefully I have enough fuel to get me to my ship. That one again. Yeah, I know my ship is being duplicated. Wait, the middle one is not probably the one to go to because this is probably the small one, huh? I guess we'll see. It is. Aw, shoot. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I know you're getting duplicate signals. This place is immensely cool, but also immensely terrifying. Just being in a vast amount of space. It's just crazy. Oh, whoops. That's right, I have to go that way. Well, we finally found Feldspar after all this time. Okay, Feldspar's camp. Frozen jellyfish. Feldspar is alive. They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat the enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbly and tough, possibly because it was insulated the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture inside the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better than the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Okay. We will have to wrap this one up here pretty quickly. So this will be our last loop. Let's see if we can get any information out of our last loop before we leave. Okay, so we'll go this way until we find a wall. Never mind, the sun is exploding. I should have just stuck with Feldspar. Feldspar! Hey, I just wanted to let you know that the world is ending. Okay? Hey Feldspar, the world is ending. We're about to go extinct. What perfect timing. Dang. Well, the game just opened up a lot more because this planet has so much to it. We learned a lot, though. Yeah, that was really cool. So tomorrow we will go back to the Dark Bramble, see what we can find within the Dark Bramble, learn more out of the Dark Bramble, and then we will maybe try and go back to the Ember and Ash Twin, figure out the last of the secrets there. Actually, no, not tomorrow. Today's Friday. Tomorrow will probably be a bit different. We're probably going to do some group streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we might be playing more like Phasmophobia, Repo. We'll probably be finding a group game to play tomorrow. So tomorrow will be different. And then Sunday will be our random day. So we may or may not play this Sunday. So we might be coming back to this on Monday. So these secrets and mysteries will have to probably wait until Monday. That will probably be what has to happen. So on that note, I will see all of you tomorrow, but with a different kind of content, a different kind of stream. So, bye-bye!